Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining our fourth and final session named The Creators Playground. We have some of the most exciting up and coming projects around games, architecture, entertainment, and service businesses. They'll be speaking about their values and visions for a utopian metaverse. We are very excited to see what can happen from allowing these creators let their imaginations run wild. First, we have Tom Lee from Voiceverse. So take it away, Tom.
All right, thanks, Josh. I'm gonna switch to PowerPoint. Can everyone see my PowerPoint? Awesome.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hey, everyone. Thanks for taking time for your Monday evening or Tuesday morning, depending on your location. All right. I guess actually, if we're on in Metaverse, doesn't really matter what time we're in. But to listen in on my session, Beyond PFPs, Voice, the Missing Piece. As you might have guessed, I will be talking about voice and its role in the Metaverse. My name is Tom, and I'm a founder of Voiceverse, the voice of the Metaverse. So what are some of the similarities among these four images or collections that you see? Obviously, some of these are quite expensive, and yes, they're all considered blue chip NFT collections, and they are OG, so to speak, right, in the NFT space. But the commonality that I want to point out is that a lot of folks are using these pictures as their profiles in the online space to represent them visually. And this visual representation of ourselves using avatars or pictures or anime characters have been going on for quite a while. Remember MySpace, Facebook, heck, all the online RPG games that we play, and where we're all these different characters. We've always had this freedom to change how we look in the metaverse or online space, but not really how we sound, minus the monster sound filters. But everyone deserves a unique voice in the metaverse as much as they need a unique face. This is where voice NFTs come in. Voice NFTs prove an ownership of a unique voice in Web3. An owner of the voice NFT would get access to AI technology that allows for real-time voice conversion. So imagine voice filters superpowered on steroids by AI. And second, create a lot of audio and visual content using text-to-speech capabilities. You can pick and choose a voice you want, customize it however you want to fit the avatar, the profiles that you have, to complete your Web3 persona and digital identity and bring your NFTs to life. And Voiceverse is the world's first and only voice NFT project out there. We have NFTs that are made from a single voice, made from combining two voices, and those that are made from 3 or more voices. And we were able to do this by working with some of the world's top talents in voiceover and acting, which is, trust me, like amazing and wonderful and all, but we realize that there's also something bigger out here. And that is that a voice is a new asset. It's an asset that connects and combines the consumer and the producer of content and the IP asset provider. Traditionally, the relationship among the three will be something much more linear, where some people have overlapping two sections. So imagine like a YouTuber creating something in their own voice would be an IP provider and a producer at the same time. But now, with the advent of NFTs and specifically the voice NFTs, the boundaries have really come down, and you could be one, two, or all of the three. For instance, we work with some of the biggest streamer agencies and platforms in Korea to clone the voice of the streamers. They will then allow their audience to use that voice to make text-to-speech donations in their own voice, saying whatever they'd like to tell the streamer. In this case, the streamer is now an IP provider, a producer of the content, and a consumer, and so is the audience. Let me just show you a quick example, and I do apologize, it's only in Korean, but you can hear the intonations. Yep. Yep. So these are people who actually like clone their voice and allow their audience to use their voice against them. It's fun, and while some people might be irked, these streamers love the attention, so they are loving it. This is significant because by bringing the barrier down, we are enlarging the pie. When quality voices become more affordable, more people will create content. When more interesting content is produced and supplied, more people will come and consume them. And when the demand rises, more people will willingly provide their voices, which in turn makes more voices accessible. I'll be showing some samples of the content created by Voiceverse holders, which does a better job of showing what I've been trying to tell. So some people mix Voiceverse with other Metaverse projects to create news content.
GM fan, I'm Jeffrey Bogers, and these is Tesla News. Following the latest land expansion, over 800 individual plots were gradually made available over the last few weeks. Many galleries can be spotted around. A growing community of artists, builders, and explorers that's just in its early stages. And today we sent Barbara out to cover a few of the exhibitions that are currently happening. Hey Barbara, are you there?
Hello, Jeffrey. So I've been walking around some of the districts, and I have to say things are looking.
Yep, and some people use Voiceverse to create greeting messages or tutorials.
Welcome to the Metaverse. Verification complete. Hello, Master. Which PFP will go on a journey with you today? Okay, and let's choose the voice.
Hello, I am a sexy guy. Daddy?
Hello, Borderless attendees. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Hello,
And some just want to make their NFTs talk.
I'm Dizzy the Baller Angel. I'm the first Clonex that can talk using a voice completely generated by AI. I can even shoot lasers.
One small step for farmers, one giant leap for beans. One small step for...
And it's not just individual people or holders or YouTubers or podcasters that are picking this up. Some of the other major projects across the world are picking up the fact that voice is going to be critical.
The only thing necessary for
And our goal is not only to make these NFTs talk or allow single or tidbits of YouTube to come out. Our goal is to fully immerse our voice NFTs in the metaverse, whether it's Decentraland, Sandbox, or as in the case with the Yuga Labs other side. We've got English down. Korean NFT is coming this month, and it will be followed by Chinese, Japanese, and Spanish until all the languages are enabled. And the reason that we can do this is because we're using a technology made by a company called Lovo, which is a VC-backed startup. So we're not just bluffing when we are saying that we can do all this stuff. Voice is identity, voice is culture, voice is asset, voice is IP. Voice is not just something that a good person has or someone that uses voice as an auxiliary item to the visuals. Voice was a missing piece, and now we have it. That's all for me.